It is time to face reality. I burned out playing old school RuneScape on the extreme one chunk account. I had no motivation and I hated even thinking about training smithing even to 85. Plus the combination of Milton Dragons being bugged made me not even want to log in for a while. To remedy this, I initially tried to backlog smithing to 85 instead of 99, but even though I made the decision myself, it eventually felt kind of wrong. So I made a final important decision, and that was to say goodbye to the official extreme rule set that I've been using since day one by implementing a block list of 3 slots. Plus, I will also be considering skilling grinds that take longer than 1000 hours, a meme grind, so we can backlog those if we need to. I understand that this will not be liked by a lot of people, but in the end it's my account and I want to have fun when playing, and I feel to stay motivated and to keep wanting to play and log in, this is a necessity. So I am no longer an extreme one-chunker. I'd like to say I be semi-extreme, because I'll still be doing skill capes, I'll still be doing collection logs. I'll just have to play around with the block list a little bit to see what is doable and what is not. If that means you are unsubbing from the channel, I completely understand, and I will thank you very much for all the time you spend with me. If you're not unsubbing and you're staying along for the ride, I do hope you enjoy the future episodes and the chunk roll at the end of this video. I made the decision shortly after reaching 399s that were part of my smithing backlog punishment, so it will be normal progression until that point, and I will explain the block list once we get there. For now, enjoy the video. And here is the first fletching level of the grind, 96 fletching, 3 to go. I did move away from smithing while doing this because I do have a plan that I want to test out before I go back to smithing. I'm going to use up these arrow tips first, and then we're going to head on over to the ranging guild and do some calculations concerning experiment rates and money rates. And there we go, that is all the steel arrows made from the arrow tips we had left over. Let's head to the ranging guild and do some calculations. So the plan I have is really simple. I already bought 50 by mistake, but we started with 100k coins flat. We're gonna just do some testing. We're gonna buy out the mithril and adamant arrow tips, and then we also gonna have to set it to 50, and then we buy 400 of these. That's a bit too much, but that's fine. Now I'm just gonna quickly make these arrows before I hop to the next world, because I do want to see if we come out with a profit of some kind. So I don't know what the selling price is gonna be for all 200, so that will be something to see. But let's find out how much exactly we make or lose. There we go, that's all the arrows made. I'm just gonna drop these for just to be a bit precise. I'm gonna set it to sell 50, sell it to sell 50. If we sell 50 of each, 50 of each. Yeah, that's not gonna be money back, isn't it? Alright, this is gonna be quite expensive. Maybe if I just do it with mithril and steel. Let's hop to the next world, because I think adamant might just be a bit too heavy on the price. Let's hop to the next world. I'm gonna just quickly jump in here from the editing seat. I'm gonna cut like 10 minutes of footage here of me just hopping around, trying to combine prices and everything. Turns out it's all a major loss in money, but I decided in the end to go with mainly steel arrow tips and also a bit of mithril. I lost a lot of money, judge me if you want to, but it was totally worth it to cut down on the time needed to get nighttime fletching. Back to the video. Definitely did not miss it, but that is 81 smithing, making some steel arrow tips, using steel bars we have left in the bank. 4 to go. Man, that's a lot of steel bars, isn't it? Got myself a book of knowledge for a nice little goal. That is a level 30 construction. And now we only have 2 skills left under level 30, and we have no way of training them. A quick intermezzo as I world hop around buying in fletching supplies. I have doing some calculations, and with every world hop, assuming that the mithril and the steel arrow tips are in full stock, I can buy in 3,500 experience every world hop. And that means for backing level 99, I would only have to world hop 891 times. That would be enough to get all the arrow tips and the shafts to bank 99. Which is kind of nice, I'd say. So I'm gonna work on doing that first, and then when that's all bought in, I can continue catching implinks and make some arrow shafts, headless arrows. And while I go to the bank, back and forth from Puro. So yeah, let's hit the hop world limit and then go back to Puro. It is a sad day. We have dropped underneath our 10 mil and we have lost the green cash tag. But we'll get that back anyway when we have to kill 500,000 metal dragons. So it's all good. Also, this is pretty quick to bank fletching experience, not gonna lie. Well, it looks like I caught up with my own levels and the arrow tips have not fully restocked yet, so I'm guessing one cycle of all the worlds to get 93,000 steel arrow tips. I mean, probably 70,000 could have had some in my inventory already. But that looks like a good start, and I think tomorrow I'll do it again until we cycle all the worlds. And if we do that 4 more times in total, maybe 5 more times, we should have 99 banked. So I'm gonna use these to get started, and I'm gonna head back to Puro to catch some eclectics again. I'm currently at how many eclectics banked? 465, and we have 4.4k jars to go. So let's get to work. Alrighty. Oh, let me get a better look here. Time for 2 levels. First of all, 31 construction. And then second of all is 97 fletching. Only 2 to go until we are done. We're closing in, we're closing in. And with these arrows, that is the final but 1 level for fletching. There we go. 98 fletching, only 1 left to go. We now have 3 98s on the board. Of course, the other 2 are at 13 mid XP already, so we have a full level to go, and then we can go for the triple and 99. Very nice. As I'm sitting here inspecting my orange tree and making mithril arrows, we are reaching 200 days of playtime. There we go, 200 days, 0 minutes. That is what little screenshot. We are also halfway to 99 fletching, and we get a count check. It is the best moment of the day. Alright, we're halfway to 99 fletching. We are almost ready for the triple and 99 stream. I was hoping to aim it at like 200 days, but turns out that didn't work because I was slacking too much. And I also got a ninja impling. Everything is happening at once, and we get prey pots. Holy shit, what a 1-minute clip this is. Well, it took a while, but I finally got my fletching up to 13 million experience. That means that fletching, firemaking, and cooking are now all ready to be turned into a 99. I'll be streaming tomorrow, where I will be getting the last few XPs, and I will have 399s to add to the board. I'm a bit poor. I spent all that money on arrow tips, but I don't care if we're gonna make that all back anyway with Mythical Dragons. Looking at the arrow stack, 400,000 steel arrows, 136,000 mithril arrows. That's gonna be very useful in the future when we have to AFK something for drops, and we can just let those despawn. So, very nice. I think next clip will probably be either... No, not 80 farming yet, but the 99s from the stream.
I'm just prepping for the stream to start for the 99, and I see like lots of grats in the chat. I scroll up. I got a second beaver. 25.5 minute speed, that is beaver number 2. How many pets is that in total if we take everything into account? I think it's like 7 or something. Skilling pets. 2 beavers, 2 squirrels, 2 rockies, and a tango root. And a heron. Look at that. 8 pets. Not too bad, I'd say. That's a good start to the stream. I mean, I haven't started streaming yet, but yeah. Here we go. We're gonna do it in quick succession. We're gonna add the log to the fire. We're gonna add the lobster to the fire, and then we are going to... I'm gonna drop this log first. Right, here we go. Time for a 99 firemaking. There we go, 99. 99 cooking. And 99 fletching. There we go. We... Skill! Skill! We are done. Woo! It's over. Skill! Whew. God damn, that feels good though. That feels good to be done. Let's look at the clan chat messages. 99 firemaking, 99 cooking, and 99 fletching. God damn, boys, it is done. Skill! Okay, whew. Okay, what do we do now? So we back in the mines, and we have a lamp put into construction. That is a level 32. Very nice. This level has been waiting for a very, very long time. Level 80 farming. This will probably be the last farming level of this chunk. This is how long it's gonna take to get more levels until we get to Audun Farm. Yeah, very nice to have that 80 as well. That right hand tab is looking very, very juicy. Well, back to mining I go, I guess. Well, I've made my decision. I'm going to implement the block list starting today. And that means we will put in the anvil on the block, the metal dragons, and the glass blowing pipe. And with that, we have exactly 0 jungles remaining. Which means I'm no longer extreme. That's fine, I'm gonna keep the name. I'm not gonna change my in-game name, that's just how it is. I think I deserved it for what I did so far. But from this point onwards, I do not consider myself an extreme one-chunk Ironman anymore. With the block list, I'd say I semi-extreme. So, oh, I got spotted by a Vespina. Hello there. So, with the block list, I'm just gonna consider myself semi-extreme. That's all good for me. I don't really mind. I was losing my motivation quite a bit. I got burned out for quite a while. It is what it is. We have made it this far as an extreme. This is our skill set. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 99s. Not too bad. And of course our level 1 skill still there. We are at 201 days, 7 hours, almost 5,000 hours as an extreme. 99 collection logs logged, just not 100. 6 quests completed, 29 combat achievement completed. 144 million total experience, 97 combat, and 1,792 total. Quick look at the bank. Total value 147 mil. And we have a giant gem scroll in the clan chat. Very nice. Congrats to Infanaborn. We have 8 mystery boxes that we're gonna open. Do I have any lucky implings? I don't think so. Nope, I do not. Let's open these up. Let's see if we can get a steel baguette. Nope, we do get a lamp, which goes straight into construction. And 2 caskets. Right. Those were the mystery boxes. We have 102 frog tokens, which we are, I think, 2 rolls away from, or 3 rolls away from, so not too bad. Yeah, we just have lots of stuff. We have, of course, our special tab, 3 curve bones. I buried 1, 65 long bones, our smoldering stone, lots of mossy keys, and edgefill is 2 rolls away, so very nice. We have 5 more tube bones that we're gonna do in just a second, and that's gonna be it. So yeah, let's get an axe. Oh, let's get 1 axe. Okay, let's get 1 axe. There we go. 5 magic logs, 5 chewed bones. And let's see if we can pull a final absolute spoon before we say goodbye to the extreme rule sets and we go semi. Let's see. No luck. No idea when we'll be back here with new chewed bones, but that's gonna be it for now. Let's head on over to the chunk picker and for the first time in a very long time, roll a new chunk. To the backlog sources. As you can see, there is nothing in here. We never had to backlog anything, but it is the first time. So let's add the anvil. Let's add the mithril dragon. Let's add the glass blowing pipe. There we go. Recalculate our tasks. We should only have 4 tasks left. There we go. We did 99 cooking. We did 99 firemaking. We did 99 fletching. 99 magic we're gonna remove. I think... Do I have it? Where do I put that? Give me a second here. Right, here we go. Let's remove the 99 magic task. There we go. Yes, proceed. Calculate tasks. And we have no active tasks. So let's quickly go over the possible chunks that we can roll, and then we will roll out chunk. So 3 nothing chunks right here. This one is going to cost us 500k. That's fine. Barbarian Outpost, Barbarian Assault, super fun chunk. Would love to have this. The Coal Trucks, closer to Sears Village, same as McGrappers Woods, nothing special there. The Sorcerer's Tower, we have the Firemaking Cape, so that's all good, because it gets closer to Canterbury. Legends Guild with a nice mining spot, not too bad. The farming chunk, which we will want for a long time. Fishing platform, a quick quest with a salvaging spot or future sailing, not too bad. The monastery would be very nice to have for some questing. The Tower of Life as well for some questing, although we do not have a sword to complete it. Port Kazat, no longer a dead chunk because we have the anvil blocked off, so I can actually just do that. Oh, that's 2 colors. Get the both green, there we go. And we can also remove the smithing icon, there we go. Yanil with the magic cape. I'll probably put that on the block list and then put the 87 crafting back from the list, so we'll see if we roll that or not. Other Yanil is fine. Observatory, also fine. And then we have the Grand Exchange with the Spirit Tree. Would love to have this, because it connects us to the Edgefield Dungeon with lots of beautiful tasks. And then we also have, all the way down here, Corsair Cove, Corsair Coast, with close to the Ogresses, also a nice chunk to have. That's it, let's make all of those rollable and then roll a chunk. Let's get to rolling, shall we? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am. Last roll, March 29th last year, so
Oh my
11
gosh.
months. It would have been like another year if if I didn't do this block list thingy. So yeah. Here we go. Let's pick a chunk. Oof. Let's do this.
Barbarian Assault.
I want a Grand Exchange though. Grand Exchange. Oh yeah, free chunk.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
go.
Coach.
I think it's just a few diary tasks. Yeah. Have Galahad make you a cup of tea. Cross the coal truck lock shortcut and mine some coal. All right, let's get to work, shall we?
Kinda dumb, honestly. You could get some crafting experience, right? Fixing the gate.
Yeah, but I'm 85, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, never mind.
All right, let's open up the new chunk. The coal trucks. This should be a quick and easy one. There we go. Let's mine some coal. There you go. Medium task done. Let's go across the log balance. There's also a few clue steps in here, so that's also pretty good. Because I do have lots of jars banked for banking 4,000 eclectics. And there we have Galahad. I don't know what the... Oh, there we go. There we go. Cup of tea. Chunk completed. Oh, that feels so good after such a long time. Alright. No... Oh, what? No new rollable chunks. Because my grouper was already rollable. Let's also remove the color here.
I'm fucking tired, man.
Desired tasks are completed. Who's that? Is that Bodo? That's Bodo.
Yeah, it's me. I just got up.
So, no new rollable chunks. So, let's roll again. Where do we go this time? Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
the
monastery.
Monastery.
Ooh.
That's 2 quests.
Oh yeah,
That's a nice chunk. That's a really nice chunk to have.
that's a good teleport chunk for later.
Clock Tower, his heel cult, and Monk's Friend. Super nice. Alright, let's head on over there. Alright, let's open up the new chunk. This one feels really good to have. Because I already walked in it once by accident and I have all the music tracks. Here we go.
Oh,
new
you
chunk
gotta restart the account.
Locked. No, I just restarted yesterday. So it's all good. Nice little mining spot here. That's not too bad. With the Ardun Cave, that's gonna be very nice, but we need rune mysteries for that. So fun times. Let's head to Tree Gnome Village to get a jug, and then we're gonna do some questing. Monk's Friend completed. We got 8 low runes. Sick, dude. Alright, let's go do the next one, which is gonna be Clock Tower. Alright, let's talk to Brother Kojo. We have completed all his cogs. And that is Clock Tower completed. Time for a Zeal Cult, and then we can roll again. I did the good ending. I didn't want to kill the dog. And there we go. His Zeal Cult completed. Once again, getting experience in a skill I have 99. Alright, let's farm a bit here. Some raking content. No, I'm on the wrong spot. Oh, here we go.
Big content.
That was fast.
That's the stream highlight.
There we go. Poison ivy. Planted. Alright, let's roll a new chunk, shall we?
Alright.
Top and shit. Check off these tasks. Clock Tower, done. Hezil Cult, done. Monk's Friend, done. No
Is the
new
Grand
rollable
Exchange
chunks.
because you have spirit trees?
Yeah, so Grand Exchange and Corsair Cove. With the spirit trees. So, no new chunk tasks, 16 rollable chunks. Let's roll a new chunk, shall we? Here we go. Third roll of the day. Ooh, North Brimhaven.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, yeah, I can actually meet you
no
there.
new task since I have the glass-blowing pipe on the block list. Easy task, the seaweed thingy, yep. And then the medium task, cook a spider on stick. Oh, let's get some combat gear. And that means we have 2 new rollable chunks. Nice. Alright, let's head on over to the docks and we can finally use that boat.
Yeah,
Heading
careful
over.
coming back because I think when you come back, you will be out of your chunks.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, he's breaking the rule.
Restart your account.
Alright, oh, he's all the way over there. Let's unlock the chunk first so we don't arrive in a dark chunk. There we go. That's a fruit tree and a spirit tree patch. Nice. Let's head on over to Brimhaven. Exciting stuff. Here we are. And this is also our very first create a charter shop. Very nice. Alright, let's do the first task, the seaweed. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. And a 5. There you go. Easy task completed. Right, let's complete this task as well. Spider on shaft, on the fire. Nighttime cooking already done. There you go, spider on a shaft. That is worth 266 coins on the front exchange. Let's head back on the truck. Oh no, wait, let's just roam around here for a second before we continue, because we do want to check one thing. We have Pyro access here. That's our second Pyro access spot. More importantly, in the chunk right here is Captain Izzy Nobeard with the 99 agility cape. Not yet the Brimhaven dungeon rollable, but very close as well. Also the Crunchy Volcano, very close. Exciting stuff, exciting stuff. But yeah, let's roll a new chunk. Alright, so new rollable chunks is the peninsula here, and then Brimhaven itself. So,
are you counting Remington with the
No,
Barnaby?
that's walkable.
Fair enough.
Like, the Spirit Trees is the one exception because I'm a gnome, but otherwise it's walkable or Saya stuff. Alright, so easy task with the 5 seaweed collecting done, and the spider on a stick cooked. That is done. Let's roll a new chunk. There you go. Exciting stuff, exciting stuff. Ooh, the Firemaking cave. I can get boots of lightness. Nice. That's why I did 99 Firemaking. Alright, and CS Village is rollable. Look at that. We can say once again hello to Hannibal. Oh, we can almost do forestry as well. Nice. Alright, let's easy task, collect 5 flax. Easy task, speak to Sherlock. And I think the nighttime Firemaking isn't showing because I already did that as a punishment task earlier. So let's head on over there. Alright, at the new chunk, let's open up the Sorcerer's Tower. And let's take a look inside the tower first. I don't think there's anything special there, except some nice magic trees. Magical journey, new music track. Alright, talking to Sherlock is a achievement diary task. Is that already enough? That is enough. Ignatius Volcano, where are you, brother? See more. Alright. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna quickly pick the 5 flags first. I see there's something weird in the corner over there.
Weird? How dare you? I'll take offense to that.
I have all these left clicks enabled. Holy damn. Evil Bob, fishing. No, thank you. 1.
You can use that fishing experience.
3, 4, and number 5. Easy task done. Exchange Flaxkeeper. Hold on. Is that a diary reward?
Yep.
Yep, it is. Okay, very close to CS Village over there. That is some forestry logs that we'll have to do. But first, let's... He really stalled my animation because he was selling his fire? Holy shit. Gonna buy a skill cape of Firemaking, of course.
This cape is fun.
There we go. A brand new skill cape. Which is also a light source. So we are gonna head over to the Temple of Ikov. Shut up. And get the Boots of Lightness.
Is that your first light source?
That is my very first light source in over 3 years of playing.
Wow. That's crazy.
Alright, let's slash this web. I have an axe with me, that should be enough. Yoink. Please.
We
I'm
failed
still-
to put.
And the boots, yeah, fuck the spider. And let's equip those boots of lightness. Very nice. Again, this stalker weirdo is following me everywhere.
Fuck
Alright,
you.
let's let's head to the surface and roll a new chunk. Is it fish chunk that's currently stuck here killing skeletons for bronze bars? I think it is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, let's do the emote once more just because we can. Alright, let's go roll a new chunk. We have completed the 5 flax collecting and we have talked to Sherlock. We've got the Firemaking cape, but that's already checked off. So, new rollable chunks. CS Village, some forestry, some agility training, spinning wheel, cooking range, some questing, elemental workshop. All in all, not too bad of a chunk, but also rollable is Catherby, which I don't think has any grinds, just some achievement diary tasks. We already have 99 in fletching as well, and all the big fish, so that's with always some free real estate over here. So yeah, let's roll a new chunk and see if we can finally use our spirit trees or if we keep walking. Here we go. Drum roll, please, and we get
This is Gnome, you know?